Yo, fam. Hey, what's the people saying?
Jofa.
I hope you're all good. I hope your families are well. We only care about people's health and well-being, man. But
Yep. Yep.
this is a football show, so we will be talking about the football. You get me? But
People are getting cooked.
without no, what did they say? Introduction. Twist. Chat to me. What
Boo,
you
boo,
saying
boo, boo,
now?
boo. Soon, yo, we gonna win the championship soon. Tottenham, yo. You not gonna miss me. You not gonna miss me if I leave. You not
Oi,
gonna miss
oi,
me.
oi, oi.
Oi,
Hey,
oi, oi, oi,
this
oi.
the streets are saying like, what would Tottenham take Champions League and relegation like right now? Like,
Boy, that's they're saying that. Boy, that would be Spursy, wouldn't it? Imagine Spurs getting to the Champions League final, losing that, and getting
illusion,
relegated.
yeah, yeah.
Like the hotlines are dinging. Hotlines are gonna be dinging. What they call them? Samaritans, isn't it?
Samaritans. That's what
Yeah, they're gonna be
Samaritans gonna
busy,
be on standby.
busy. Phone a friend, busy. Yeah, man. Dark season for the boys.
Busy with the
Man
fourth
said,
busy.
man said they might need to rewrite the rules if that happens. That like they've
What?
always
No
talked
championship
talked
club.
about it, but
Yeah.
they've never actually imagined it coming this close to happening. They're thinking,
No, but it almost happened last year.
with United and Spurs, but did it almost
Yeah.
happen last year though? Think about it.
17th.
No,
You were
but bro,
17th,
that
bro.
we were more comfortable in that 17 than this 17, bro.
Yeah, but you were
You know what I'm
17th.
saying?
You're one place, bro. Forget the points. Let's look at the actual. You were the
No, this time,
17th,
bro,
worst
this
in
time is the
England.
points and the place as well, bro. So, with a re-emerging West Ham. Are you listening? I think what's scary about that is the re-emerging West Ham. That's what's scary
Obviously,
about that.
before we go into the Champions League, we got to at least start with Tottenham and this relegation battle because
Yeah.
this relegation battle is giving people sleepless nights.
Bro, I can't lie to you. I've been thinking, what am I gonna do? Like, you know what I'm thinking? Yeah, it's nothing. It's just football. But at the same time, imagine like my car. Like when you men are talking on this channel, I just have to be like that. I'm gonna be talking about my games, and like no one even knew was gonna play that match.
Now we're gonna
You
set
know what
up
I mean?
propaganda championship, innit? We're gonna set
Oh
that
my
up.
days,
The
we're gonna have to.
propaganda
We're
championship.
gonna have to.
Championship propaganda. That's what it is.
We're gonna have to, man.
Bottom,
We're gonna have to. And
or
talk
we'll
about
call
Haji
it
Wright and them boy there.
like bottom tier propaganda. Just like
Jeez,
trash propaganda.
this is sad, bro.
Like
What
we're
the
gonna have to
fuck?
name the show
Oh my days.
trash propaganda. Just like when you come on to trash propaganda, like it's peasants propaganda. That's it,
We're just
peasants.
gonna.
Because you guys are moving like peasants. You're struggling to pick up the points. We got to even zoom in a little bit more so that people can see. Because I don't know if people actually understand. We got a serious relegation battle on our hands here, people. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more just so that we can fully get the full breakdown of this. Because look, they say 40 points is what saves you. You need 40 points to survive. By that mathematics, yes, Burnley and Wolves. Wolves can only get 40 points if they win all 10 games. Will that happen? No, they're relegated. So we can X them out. We knocked them off their perch. Burnley needs 7 wins. 7 wins from their last 11, or 6 wins and 3 draws from their last 11. Forget about them as well. So those are two teams I think we're all relegating. So now the race for 40 points, it starts at Leeds. and then you work your way down. Brighton, Crystal Palace, they only need 2 wins. Follow the maths, people. The race to 40 points. So
Fucking hell.
now we've given Brighton and Palace some sort of safety blanket. We have to look at the 4 teams fighting for their dear life. These 4 teams are zooming even more. It's even more zooming in. We gotta get as close as possible. Look at this twist. Your team is in the mud, bro. Look. How do you survive, my brother? This is what I need to hear because at least like
Bro,
Leeds are on 31 points. They just need 3 wins from 11 games, bro. That's it. 3 wins.
bro. You know what?
Yeah.
Man, I had
Oh,
to change my network just to say this, bro. You know, yeah, I've been watching Tottenham's games, and bro, I can't even see the 3 wins for us, bro. Where are we gonna get them wins, bro?
yeah. You
Who
man
are we
need
gonna
four
get right
wins,
now?
bro. You
Who are
need
we? Where
11
are we gonna
points,
get
bro.
3? Like, I'm thinking of even 3 wins, bro, and maybe the rest draws, bro. Who's the 3 guaranteed wins for us right now in the fixtures we
Well,
have to face?
well, I guess what we can do, we can actually take a look at Tottenham's fixtures because I think that will be the fair and just thing to do in this situation because this is a very, very serious matter. We're here, we're plotting Tottenham's destiny. You get me? Like, we don't want to see Tottenham get relegated, do we? Do we,
No.
people? The people
They
don't
would
want to see
love to
that.
see that. They
Yeah,
would
yeah, of
love
course.
to see that.
Of course, we'd love to see it. No problem. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tottenham, you can
Boy,
fuck off. Tottenham, you can fuck off. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. Like
you
they
said we
say,
can stick with.
rivalry aside, or I'll be honest, I would love it if Tottenham get relegated. So this is your fixtures here, yeah. Because we gotta also take a look at their fixtures. So Tottenham's next 2 games are London derbies, away at Fulham and at home to Crystal Palace. What are we saying
Whew.
for these games, my brother?
Bro, if we can get some key players back from injury, I think we might be able to get something in the Crystal Palace game. The Fulham game, bro, that's been a difficult fixture for us, even when we got a squad. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
getting a win against Fulham, that's even gonna gas Tudor as a manager. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's gonna seem like a significant win. Getting a win against Fulham. So that's how much I don't see it happening. I'm not trying to be delusional at all, bro. I don't
You
see
know
that
what?
happening.
You know what I'm noticing here? There's a theme. Obviously, we'll go into the Champions League. So you got a game on Thursday and then you got a game on Sunday. So these games, they probably what might save you from relegation. If you do not win none of these games, yeah, you come out of this with 2 points.
Bro.
You've already been saved because when I go back to the table, West Ham have literally not won in 3 games.
Yeah.
And they were winning in 2 of them. They drew with Bournemouth. So they could easily have 7 more points. If we gave West Ham 7 more points, they would be on 32. And then I think you'd be a lot more scared. At the
Mm-hmm.
moment, Tottenham got a 4 point gap.
Bruv.
In these next 2 games, it's do or die. You must. If you're serious about survival, it's these next 2 games that are going to get you out of this mess. Because I'm looking at the fixtures Fulham and Palace. You must at least win one. You can't even, I think 4 points is the bare minimum. Because when I look at your fixtures, you've got Atletico in the cup on the 10th, yeah? That
Mm-hmm.
weekend, you play against Liverpool at Anfield.
Ah,
And then
fuck.
I'm gonna say you're probably gonna be losing the first leg against Atletico Madrid, yeah? I reckon you lose in Spain. So if you're losing, you're gonna have the second leg, you're gonna need to play all your players, yeah? No time for rest. Then you got Nottingham Forest in a relegation 6-pointer. If by
Ah,
this stage
I've
you
seen
still
enough.
haven't won a game, you go away against Sunderland, who we know Sunderland is a dangerous, dangerous outfit
I've
at
seen
home.
enough.
Then, if you still haven't won by this stage, you have Brighton. And Brighton is one of these dodgy teams. I'm sure they're a Tottenham bogey team. I'm almost certain.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
don't,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
this
yeah,
is a
yeah.
bogey
Just,
team.
you can pull up the stats. I don't think we've had a win in Brighton in God knows. God knows, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's even going to let us pull up the head to heads because I'm almost certain that this Brighton is one of them teams that on any given day, if you're not 100%, you're getting punched up, bro.
Yeah, but
It's
they're
not
so
even.
far down. They're still they're far down the bottom from where I actually thought Brighton would be
Yeah, yeah, you're next
this
to them.
season.
You're only
Yeah.
separated by 5
So
points.
I'm not thinking that a win is impossible. It's just
It's
the
not
record
impossible.
shows, innit? So
Yeah.
if we do get our shit together, but that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm looking at the squad, I'm looking at the plays, I'm thinking, where are we gonna get these goals from, bro? Like, yo, it is crazy. Bro,
Yeah,
if you
man.
see our last 5 games, we haven't won any. No, bro. I think it's worse than Wolves, bro. Check it. Our last 5
What?
is worse than Wolves' last 5, worse than West Ham, worse than a lot of the bottom. Those people at the bottom, our last 5 games is worse.
Oh, you mean the last 5 games played?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
We know Tottenham's sinking. Brother, you've not won a game this year.
Bro,
If
bro.
that continues, if you
Scary
don't win
times.
a game for the rest of this year or the season, I think we can just safely say goodbye to Tottenham.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, from the plans I'm seeing, it's like people. It's really. It's a possibility. I think they said it's 5-1.
Yeah, it is 5-1. I've looked at the odds. I
Five
was
to
gonna
one.
put it, but it
So
weren't.
that
Yeah.
means like it's a possibility at this point. So it's not banter no more. Like I'm sure if the man them was watching the podcast, like my brother F that likes to troll, or them man they know it's not even a trolling thing at this point. It's just it really could happen. You get what I'm saying? It really is
And
about to happen, bro. It's not even banter no more, bro. You get what I'm
and
saying?
for your record against Brighton, you have only won one of your last 5.
1 out of 5. What year was that? Pochettino.
5 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. Who was that? On the
I don't
Pochettino
know.
side, isn't it?
Who did you
Poch.
have 5 years ago?
Oh,
Doesn't
Mourinho.
sound probably Mourinho. Yeah, it
Yeah, I
sounds
think it
like a
was
Mourinho
Mourinho
job.
still.
Mourinho is
Might be
someone
Mourinho.
I'll. But that's what I'm saying. Obviously, before that, you had a good record against them. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay,
bruv,
okay.
in the
So in
last
recent
5,
years, they've been a bogey team in recent years.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
it's 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 these teams with the Arsenal players that will kill you, blood. You got your
we
Welbeck over there. You
we
get me?
need I can't lie, we need some key players to come back at this point. Yeah. One sec, let me add him to this thing. We need some key players back at this point, man. Because yo,
Hey,
I bro,
big. We're
I'm
looking
scared.
at. We're trying to save Tottenham, bro.
I'm scared. I bro,
Hey,
I'm
I've been going.
scared. What's
Hey, bro,
going
I've been going to the mosque at night time and making dua for you, man, bro. Because I'm pretty sure you, man, need it, bro. You need everything at the moment. I don't want
We
North
need
London Derby Day to
everything.
end. I don't
We
want
need
North London Derby Day to end. Come on, that's Man and Blacker's best day of the year. Bro, we
Oh
never
my
getting the 3 points.
days. Oh my days. My bucking the FA Cup and that, you know. Oh my
League
days.
Cup and that. League Cup, like
Nah,
round 3.
that is mad. I bro, you not deep with it. Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
hey, you man are
You
in.
got
Hey,
man
you're
you're
in.
watching on TV. That's crazy.
Hey, you're in the
Who's
Carabao
playing
Cup
in
first
Japan?
round. FA, you're in the Carabao Cup first round.
What?
FA Cup first round.
Wait. Oh my days, they're gonna get the derby, North London derby with Barnet or
Yeah.
Leighton Orient.
Enfield, you say it. That's it. Enfield Town.
Enfield
Hey,
Town versus Tottenham.
bro,
Ah,
Boreham
Oh
Woods are in
my
the equation
days.
these days.
It's
yeah,
dark,
Boreham Woods
bro.
in them, man. Oh my
It
days,
is dark right now. Oh my
bro.
days. Nah,
So
Tottenham fans ain't
obviously,
got chat for like.
so obviously, to bring Yaya up to date, I don't know how much of the show you followed, but we were just looking at they got Palace and Fulham the next 2 games. We know that's
Bro,
sticky.
listen, Palace, they're not getting 3 points from Fulham.
Yeah, I
Bro,
reckon they'll
what you
beat
say?
Palace.
That's what I'm saying.
I
I
don't
reckon
think.
Palace might be a win or a draw for Tottenham,
Yeah,
but Fulham,
yeah, Fulham.
I don't see it
Nah, man.
happening.
Emil Smith Rowe and Iwobi want to show after what they done the other day. They
Yes,
can't
I
be
see
having
that.
you man get any points, bro. It's long. That man are terrorizing Segerson. They've been terrorizing
Bassey
him,
as
bro.
well.
Yeah, Bassy.
Bassey's a Arsenal fan. You can
Yeah,
tell he's an
bro.
Arsenal fan.
You've had Emil Smith Rowe and the 2 Niger boys onto him. Onto him.
Leno's there. Bro, it's dark, man. It's over for Tottenham, man.
Hey, Atletico Madrid, though, Tottenham are the type of team to go lose against Fulham and Palace and go beat Atletico Madrid in Spain, bro, somehow.
But this is what I'm saying. Do Tottenham even want this Champions League run? Because it's going to give them the money, but it's going to
Hey,
boost their
Blacko.
chances of
Hey,
relegation.
I've got a question for Joel. So let me see this. Tottenham,
Yeah.
Tottenham can get knocked out against Atletico. You man finish 15th, 16th, or you get relegated, or you win the Champions League but get relegated. What are you taking?
Survival twist,
Wow, bro.
survival or Champions League.
Champions
Which
League, Champions of Europe. You could actually sing it with chest then.
What do you mean, bro? Let's not do this, Yaya, my brother, man. That's pipe
Hey,
dream. That's what we're talking about. Winning the Champions League. Nah, you man are trying to do me
you
dirty on
can't
this show,
believe
man.
it.
You man are trying to do me bad. Fuck that. No way, bro. No, I want to save ourselves, man. I can't have that stadium in the championship, bro. That training facility in the championship, bro. That is a disgrace.
hey, could you
You
imagine?
know what?
Millwall come to the toilet and get 9,000 away
Right.
fans. Fucking no.
Right.
You know who's gonna
Let's.
sponsor our kit, blood? Our
You
kit
know
squad
what?
is gonna be
Millwall might
sponsored
get
by
promoted.
William Hill. Might
What
sponsor our
replace
next kit.
Millwall with Tottenham? That is
Bro,
horrible.
Millwall are third in the league, bro.
Ah,
Madness.
ah.
So you know what we're gonna do? Actually, let's work out their points. So Fulham. Anyone predicting
Oh my
anything from this
days.
Fulham?
I think that's an L, bro. I think that's an L in it.
I think
I
that's an
think it's
L as well, bro. I'm not even gonna
so.
lie.
We're all saying L. I'm saying they beat Palace because Palace's form is bad. The manager's trying to walk. He's moving mad.
Yeah, I think we might get a win against Palace if we're
Yeah, but
lucky.
guys like, do you know what it is?
If
Yeah,
we're
guys
lucky.
like it.
Ah,
Guys like Ismaili Sarr will have the game of their life against Tottenham.
In
Yeah,
Kentia.
yeah.
Yeah, go
Couple
up to them
man.
and start ringing the phone and that, ringing
Wharton,
Arteta. I'm coming back.
Nunes, bro. They still got a few players that can put in a shift. You get what I'm
You
saying?
know
But
what? Yeah, I actually like. It's not even a hot take. I think they got better players, bro. They just got a manager that doesn't want to be there.
Tottenham are lucky that West Ham have got Liverpool this week.
Boy, you just never know, bruv. This is the thing. You know, the Premier League, it provides the shock of all shocks. But I agree, though.
Yeah, Bowen goes up there and gets a brace or something. You know they're always there, Blacker.
Yeah. Like, you know how the Premier League is, yeah?
Next thing you know, next thing you know, West Ham are 1 point behind Tottenham.
Uh, I said, imagine West Ham didn't bottle that 2 goal lead against Chelsea and the lead against Man United. Tottenham will be over.
I'll be honest with you though. That Wolves game against Tottenham, bro. That's a 6-pointer there, bro.
bruv. It's horrible, man. That's horrible,
What,
man.
what, what, what game? Sorry, I didn't even hear you. Look.
Wolves.
Wolves. Wolves
Ah,
is a 6-pointer.
So,
bro.
but
If we lose against Wolves, we
before we
need.
get into that though,
Yeah.
we're doing surviving Tottenham, yeah. So I think we basically we gave you 3 points so far. You're on Liverpool. Anyone think Tottenham can get something at Anfield?
Absolute no chance.
No chance. So that's still 3 points from 4 games. Nottingham Forest versus
I think they
Tottenham.
lose to Forest.
Bruv, this is a draw, bro. I can't trust Tottenham at home. I
Hey,
can't
watch, it's gonna
trust
be
them.
twist. It's gonna be your boy. It's gonna be the Niger boy, Hudson Odoi to do a madness, bro.
What? Or
Where?
Aina?
What in full one? Nottingham Forest.
Forest.
Boy,
Yeah.
boy, I hope not,
Do,
man.
do you know where I can
Bro,
see them getting points? Sunderland. Sunderland have lost that winning streak at home, and they lost 2 games at home now.
But is
you
Xhaka
saying
gonna
they've
be
lost
back
that?
by then?
Ah,
He's
yeah,
not
Xhaka's
fit.
back. It's game over. Archie Gray get kicked in the air, bro.
This Shaka's back. Granite.
He's gonna be back, bruv. By
Bro,
then.
Villa
That's
Man,
away. Hey, if you don't get no points against Fulham and Palace, and you go to Liverpool, that is scary. That's very scary.
and then we look at their last 7 games, bro. They got to go Villa away, Chelsea away, Leeds, Wolves. These are relegation 6 pointers, bro.
Leeds and Everton ain't
Brighton,
gonna be easy, bro.
yes.
And
yeah,
Brighton's one of them dodgy teams. Brighton can take points off any team on their day, bro.
bruv. I don't think Tottenham beat Wolves, bruv. I'll be honest. I reckon the games Tottenham will win if they're to survive, yeah, is like Everton at home. Maybe Leeds will be safe by then. Uh, Brighton and maybe you're right, Sunderland. I just don't see them beating Wolves. I don't know why. I
Uh,
can't see. Like, remember, they
What
just
Tottenham
about got a
beating Wolves?
point.
Oh
They
my
just about
days.
got a point, bro, this season. João Paulinho took off his top in the 90th minute to celebrate a draw.
Man said he backed off his top. Man scored a winner. Man said he scored a winner, you know. Oh my days.
Yeah, man.
Oh my
I
days.
can't lie though. Atletico Madrid as well. They're another one. At Atletico, you man might get
Yeah,
punked.
Lookman's scoring a hat trick.
Bro, Lookman's on fucking smoke, bro.
Fam, goals and assists. You know what? Yeah, he's just effective. He's one of them players. He's effective. He's getting you one or the other, man.
It's just some
One or
small,
the other.
some small little quick, skillful youth. You know them ways there.
Yeah.
But
Even
he's
when he's
good though because he's both footed, he's quick, he's strong. He's got bro. He would have been for Tottenham instead of Conor Gallagher. I tell you that.
But that's why I wanted him as well, bruv. I wanted Lookman, bruv. Because, bruv,
These
my
man
man
got
will
Conor
get you
Gallagher.
goals.
These man got Conor Gallagher playing right wing and that. It's like, what's going on here, bro?
Mad, bruv. But obviously, speaking of all Conor Gallagher and them man there, we've had a Champions League draw. We've had our Champions League draw, and we can see. Ah, 1 second. Let me just mute you for a second. Yeah. So we've had our Champions League draw, and we can see the round of 16. The round of 16 has been completed. We got PSG versus Chelsea, Newcastle, Barcelona, Atletico, Tottenham, Galatasaray, Liverpool, Man City, Man City, Real Madrid, Atlanta, Bayern, Leverkusen, Arsenal, and versus Bodo Glint versus Sporting. So, Bav, what's people saying? What's you lot's tired around?
Oh, Bodo Glynn smoking what? Sporting versus Sporting.
Yeah.
My money's on Bodo, you know.
Hey, can I be honest? If we beat Bayer Leverkusen, I'd rather get Sporting than Bodo. Fuck going to Norway, minus 30 degrees, playing on the artificial pitch on a Tuesday night, bro. Fuck that. And let
Yeah.
Jokeres go back and terrorize these farmers, bro.
Oh yeah. He might. Yeah, he'll fully rediscover his form in that game, boy.
Yeah, it's like playing back in the Portuguese league. You might get a hat trick, bro.
This is what I'm saying. Like we saw what happened when Wirtz went back to Germany. He went mental.
Went mental
He
and got
was.
injured for the rest of the season now, bro.
Yeah, but it's horrible, man. So, what's you lot standout tie of this
Yeah.
round, though?
Boy, the stat what? I'll say
I'll
PSG
be honest
Chelsea.
with you. Yeah, it has to be PSG. No, do you know what? There's three, bro. PSG, Chelsea, Real Madrid, City, or new. Yeah, game, bro.
Oh
St
shit! You
James's
know,
Park.
yeah. Mm.
And bro, Atalanta and Bayern Munich might be surprising ones still.
No. Harry
Bro, it
Kane's
might be
getting 4 goals in
ones
both
still.
games, bro.
I'm
Harry Kane's
seeing
getting four
bro,
goals
Bayern
in
Munich's
that in
taking
that.
wins. I see the game the other day, 3-2, and the Hamburg had like a red card from like the 10th minute, bro. I think Bayern Munich still needed like 2 penalties. Like, bro, they're not as sharp, you know.
You know this game though. This game, the only way Atlanta can win it is if they have like a 2-3 goal lead in the first leg, bro. Going to Germany, nah, it's
Bro,
tough, man. It ain't easy. It ain't easy.
Hey, you man, I gotta jump off, bro. I gotta get ready to go to the mosque. It was just a quick one, man. Take care, you man.
Yeah,
say
no
no
worries,
more,
brother,
bro.
man.
I
Nah,
love,
Bless up,
bro.
love,
Take care, man.
love.
bless
I
up.
twist. Next time I see you, next time I speak to you, bro. I hope you man are fighting relegation even more, bro. Fuck you, man,
I
bro.
hope you
Remember
say
when
that,
we was
man.
in
Say
North
that.
London?
I can't even say that
Take
all
care,
right
you
now.
man.
I can't talk smoke. But yeah, man.
Hey, if this was the end of last season, Twist had the talk for me. Europa League winners. Let's have it. Hey, well,
I,
man could be playing. Hey, man could be playing Lincoln and that next year. Them man are getting promoted, bro. Lincoln versus
This is what I'm
Tottenham. Oh, that
saying.
is terrible.
No chattings, bro.
it's,
Hey, but I
it's
love you,
dark
man. Anyway,
times right now.
Alright, man. Bless,
Say
bro.
that, bro. Say
Hey,
that, bro.
yeah, man. Hey, you know, yeah. There's
Dark
one
time.
game like Real Madrid versus Man City. You know, like because man feel like we have it every season, yeah. It's
But I
like
swear
man's
Thibaut
overlooked
Courtois
it,
said,
bro.
I swear Thibaut Courtois called it. He said, we all know it's Man City versus Real Madrid. Why is that? What
Bro, I
conspiracy is
don't
going
know.
on over there? Why do they get each other? Why is that? Why could Thibaut Courtois say, but we all know Real Madrid is gonna get Man City? He called it perfectly, and like they couldn't even prove him wrong just to say, yeah, fuck you, man. You thought you knew everything. They proper just done what he said. Why? I don't know. Why did that happen? Why does that happen?
Bruv, it's mad because I thought at least one of them was gonna be on the Arsenal side, bro. The Arsenal side of the draw has opened up, bro. Arsenal right now are the only one. It's like UEFA said, you know what? We gotta give Arsenal their first Champions League. Let's give them the easiest path, bro. Let's get them
Bro, I
back to the
swear, it's kind
semi.
of easy, you know. The hardest team you have to face on that side of the table is what? Barcelona.
That's if they're still there, bro. Someone might take them out.
What? Who might take them out? What? Liverpool? What? Newcastle or what?
Newcastle could take them out. Atletico could take them out. Atletico just beat them 4-0, bro.
Yeah,
Literally
well,
beat them
yeah, man.
4-0.
Wait, with my man there, with Lookman's kind of dangerous, you know.
This is what I'm saying. That I
Dangerous
don't
in
know if
competitions
Tottenham's
as
gonna
well.
take out Barcelona. I
Nah, I
think that
doubt it.
is that's the one. Like I could see Tottenham somehow scraping and like getting a result against Atletico. I could see Tottenham somehow beating Newcastle. Barca, I just don't,
Yeah.
bro. What Jet
Whoa.
Spence versus Yamal?
Ah, man, that is what
What
penitentiary? What
what Rafinha
penitentiary?
Rafinha versus Porro? Bro, it's
Yeah,
dark over
yeah.
there.
Poro's doing the splits. Yeah, Poro finna
What
do the split.
Dragusin versus Lewandowski or Rashford? They still got Rashford.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's crazy still. We seen they got an informed Rashford as well.
Yeah,
Nah, I
man.
don't
I
see it
just
happening. I don't see it happening myself. Pipe
yeah,
dreams
that's
right
the
now. This
one.
squad is so bad.
So you would need Newcastle to beat Barca. Because I was saying earlier, I can see an English tie coming somewhere, whether it's Liverpool versus Chelsea or Tottenham versus Newcastle. I could see a surprise somewhere. All English quarter final or a semi.
Yeah. But wait, is there any chance of it being an English final?
Yeah, of course.
Let me see how that would work.
Yeah, of course.
Chelsea
You got all
could be
options.
all right, cool. Yeah,
You
obviously.
could
What
have
am
an
I
all
talking about?
English
Yeah, what am I
semi-final.
talking about? What am I talking about? You mean all English teams to make it through to the next to the next round? That would be crazy. But next round, that would be Tottenham would have to face Newcastle if both English teams get to the
Yeah,
next
the
round.
Liverpool
Then
Chelsea.
Arsenal would have to, yeah, just get to the final, play either us or Newcastle to get to the final kind of thing.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, or Liverpool, Chelsea. Yeah, it's crazy. It's
So
crazy.
we don't know what's gonna happen. All we know is that this draw, like, there's gonna be excitement. Like literally, we haven't had the all English tie in a minute. I can't remember. I think it's the final. Yeah, since Chelsea versus Man City. I don't remember any English sides playing each other since that. So, bruv, I actually want to see English sides play each other. But realistically, how many English sides do you think is going through from
Bro,
what we can see? Let's predict it now.
bro. Arsenal will get through to the semis at least from how I'm seeing how that play setup's looking.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Chelsea, are they gonna do the double against PSG in the current form they're in without the Maresca as well? Are they gonna do that double against PSG? Because their exit is staring them right in the face. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Their exit is looking them right there, right now. Now, Liverpool and Galatasaray would be more of a shock if Liverpool get out to Gala, but
yeah.
it's not impossible seeing
Because
Wagwan.
Gala
But
beat them already once.
that's what I'm saying. Seeing Wagwan is not impossible, but seeing what happened to Galatasaray against Juventus, yeah, I think Liverpool's saying to themselves, yeah, no way. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I would say Liverpool will get through in that. So the Shaw people, bro, it's Man City versus Madrid, bro. So I'll just say Arsenal's kind of Arsenal, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, then Liverpool. Semi-finals, right?
Nah, it's quarter final.
To get to the quarterfinals, yeah. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
Arsenal and Liverpool might make it still.
yeah.
Chelsea, I wouldn't put my money on them doing a double on Luis Enrique's PSG. Do you get what I'm
You
saying?
know what? I
Mm.
I I I I can guarantee this is probably my guarantee. Two English teams are going out, potentially three. I think
Bro,
this is where the run ends, bruv.
obviously, it has to come to an end sooner or later, bro. Sooner or later. They can't crown all the teams champion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sooner or later, that shit had to come to an end. Boy,
bruv. If four go through, that'll be very good though. Like
bro, I
four to
think I
literally
think
go
Tottenham
through.
need to do themselves a solid and kind of gracefully bow out of the competition early and save their
Yeah,
legs for the league. You get what I'm saying? Because let's be realistic. It's not. I don't know. Is it unfan like to talk like that to? Or is it just being realistic? 'Cause I don't think it's
being
realistic.
realistic
Yeah, man. No point. Just save the
because
legs. Just don't get embarrassed by Atletico. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you can lose both legs. Yeah, no problem. Maybe 2-0, 1-0, no problem. Go home. You get what I'm saying? Deal with the situation at hand, bro. We're not even talking about European football no more. We're talking about staying up. That is mad. We don't need to be in this competition just to get out in the semis, just to get knocked out in the finals. There's no
Yeah.
point. We're getting relegated for sure if that's the case. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, the longer
We
you're
can't have
in
that.
this,
Yeah, half hope.
it's more
My
dangerous.
man might think, oh, he's gonna do an Ange. I've seen an Ange mini documentary. He said, yeah, at this stage in the season, he just thought, you know what, fuck it, just focus on the Europa. My man might think it's one of them. Nah, my brother, it is not the same competition. If this was the conference, yeah, he could say, all right, same thing as Ange, all right, cool, just focus on that. But bro, this is for champions, bro. This is obviously Europa's for champions. Let me not rub out the trophy, bro. It's for champions, obviously, but this is a different caliber, bro. You can't. I don't think you can win this from 17th in the league. If
You're
you
not
do
getting
that,
Man United
huh?
15th in the final. I said you're not getting Man United 15th in
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
final,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. Whoever you see, even like just look at these teams. I'm sure Bodo Glim's like top of their league or near the top. Sporting,
Top three.
yeah, Barca, Atletico. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
top three. Yeah.
These are the top three teams that's made it this far. All that flipping Dortmund stuff, that's out, man. You know, that's where I would have had a little bit of faith.
Yeah.
If our path to the finals, like have teams like Dortmund,
No,
had
like
teams
our
like
path. Arsenal's path.
yeah, if we had a few, we've got a good history against them, and you get what I'm saying? Yeah, don't mean it's football, man. They can still put in a performance, even if it was Dortmund, Frankfurt. I don't know, man, who I'm wishing for. Maybe a Betis. I don't know.
Bruv,
Yeah, bro.
you're wishing for a dream, blood.
Some wishful thinking, bro. But this, bro, we can't even get a win against Newcastle in the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't manage a win against Newcastle, bro. And it's not a
Like,
Newcastle that's in form. They will
bro,
slip in form. And I think that Tottenham game was where they
you
actually
gave them form.
that's what I'm saying. They grip back to their form with that Tottenham game, bro. And yeah, that's it. And kind
Yeah,
of, yeah, Patton carry a bag as well after that.
yeah, man. You gave them the confidence. Gordon scored
Bro.
4 goals, bro. He never
Yeah,
scored a
bro.
hat trick. He got
Who?
4.
Gordon in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Clean. Clean,
Yeah,
clean,
man.
clean.
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
man.
bro.
Obviously, it's dark, man.
I'm not hopeful, but as a
Yeah.
fan, man, I don't know. I wish the boys the best, but the best would be don't go home with broken legs. Feel me? Just
Mm,
do your thing, bow out gracefully to Atletico and hope they win it. So you can say, yeah, at least we lost to the champions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
yeah.
man. That's it.
So obviously, uh, so Forest are away at Brighton. You lot are away at Fulham. West Ham away at Liverpool. And Leeds, Man City at home. So, bruv, the relegation race is hotting up, man. It's hotting up. I don't know how you're getting out of it, but you're just gonna need gang signs and prayer, man. That's all you're gonna need. You're gonna chat to Stormzy. Yo, Storms, my brother. Gang
Start with
signs and prayer, man. But you're gonna need to scare them.
that.
But you might have to just bring the Bible. You might have to be like, what's it called? The Bible bashers. What they called?
I'm praying for losses on my enemies, man. I just want them to have back to back to back losses, bro.
Yeah,
Just
man.
stay how it is, and yeah, we're okay in it. Just if
Shout
they lose
BT
more
and
than
them,
we
man.
do, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be losing and looking over and seeing West Ham's winning their game, bro. That is crazy, bro. If we're losing to Fulham, I want to look over and see West Ham's getting smashed.
Bruv, you know what? Yeah,
Nottingham Forest getting battered.
you know what? Obviously, the pressure's on because you lot play Sunday at 2 o'clock. Forest are playing at the same time against Brighton, but all the other teams, you will know your fate. You will know what you need to do. You just have to say you know how close the points gap is. If West Ham can even get a point, if Leeds can get a point, like these are gonna be results that just make it even more must win for you guys, man.
You know
So
what? You know what? Yeah, I think regardless,
mm,
I don't know why. I think Leeds is staying up.
I
I
think
don't know
so
why.
too.
I think Leeds is staying up no matter what. Obviously, I'm not saying Tottenham's going down, bro, we
Yeah.
could stay up. But I think Leeds is staying up as well, bro. No matter what,
Nah, I
like
hear it, man.
their form is good enough to see them through. I feel, and knowing that we're lacking form right now as well, yeah, they will be able to scrape it.
Yeah. They only need 3 wins, and if I just take a look at their fixtures, they gotta play Palace away. They got Brentford, Wolves, Burnley, Brighton at home, West Ham away, Tottenham away,
Yeah, I've seen
Bournemouth
enough.
and Man United away. Like they're gonna get 3 wins, bro.
This is peak, blood. They
So
need to
this,
deduct some points from Everton, man. What the fuck, bro?
I man, I'm
No,
praying for
I've
point
seen enough.
deductions. Is this how bad this got?
I've seen
Nah,
enough. All right, 20, fuck it.
yeah.
20 points off Everton, man.
You
Let's get
need
interested, man.
you need like 60 points off Man City, blood. You need that
Boy,
119.
all right, obviously, I saw that. I was gonna say something. I said, nah, man, that's never gonna happen. They say that every season. That's like a little tale you tell the kids to bed, like little
We
bedtime
see
stories. Yeah,
that
man, City
monster.
can tell, yeah, they're getting a point reduction, kids. Don't worry. Then we're gonna. You get what I'm saying, bro? Shelf that, man, till it happens. The day happens, it's gonna take us all by surprise. It's gonna be oh, it finally happened. But until then, bro, like it's never gonna happen, is it? They just say
Uh,
this every season to make everyone else get happy, but that's never gonna happen, bro.
hey, but obviously, as they would say, from one end of the table, I think we'll go from one end of the table. We'll take a look at the next end of the table with it. So we'll take a look at this top four race. Like this top four battle is shaping up nicely. It's literally shaking up nicely. So we take a look. I say we go
Now
down to
I'm
about
be biased.
Brentford. Nah, not even Brentford. I think
No bias.
one of these teams will miss out. I can't see Brentford getting it. I think 5 of these 6 teams are definitely going to play Champions League football, bruv.
Who was Liverpool's last loss? Man City,
They
innit?
lost. They lost against Man City. Yeah,
That's this last loss is Man City, innit?
yeah.
Okay. Boy.
What we saying for this race now, boy? 'Cause this race, we got a few teams in the race, and they're all playing
What?
this week.
United's top four. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
days. I've been
United's
concentrating
made
on
it.
something different, bro. What? United's top four? Yeah, yeah. Congrats to them,
U-
bro. Congrats,
United's
bro.
made it in the top four. So
I'm not even saying that.
Liverpool got West Ham. We think that's gonna be a victory. Man United's got Palace. I think that's gonna be a victory. Where's Aston Villa? Aston Villa play Wolves today.
I'm
I don't
hoping.
know if Aston Villa's gonna win that game, but you'd think they're gonna win the game.
Yeah,
So
you know what? Yeah, Aston
mm,
Villa they bottled it last season, innit?
yeah,
I
they
have
bottled it
my money's on them
badly.
to bottle it again this season, bro.
Yeah, so is mine. I don't
I
see
think
how
I
past.
think my man started the bottle job at Arsenal. Still, I think
Yeah.
he started it. He started the
Mm.
brewery, then left.
Yeah, yeah. What you saying? He smashed a few bottles and kept
Yeah,
it
just
stepping.
left,
You feel?
bro. Yeah, man. So I think Villa.
They
Yeah,
got a 6 point gap right now, innit?
yeah, that's the
Obviously,
thing. The gap's kind of healthy still.
the gap is healthy. 11 games to go. Obviously, it's gonna be 10 games after this game week. Obviously, there's a big game this weekend that could have repercussions and could see this team actually miss out for Villa. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, so I feel Man City and Arsenal, they're in this top four regardless.
Yeah.
It's everyone else.
Obviously, that different conversation. We'll talk about that. Different
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah,
Arsenal, Man City. We're talking about probably from Villa, Chelsea, United, Liverpool.
yeah.
Who's
These
gonna miss
four.
out on top four in it?
Yeah, it's just one of them. It was top five. It's gonna be
Five, top
five.
five. All right, cool. Top five. Boy, so Chelsea and Liverpool are even on points, bro. Yeah, this is
But
gonna be.
obviously,
Oh,
there's one thing that I will show you about
mm,
Chelsea, because obviously fixtures play a part.
yeah.
So this is actually Chelsea's fixtures. Zoom into it for you.
Villa.
Yeah, one
Oh,
second. It's done a mad thing. It done a mad thing.
wait.
There it is. So on Sunday they got Arsenal,
Ooh,
Arsenal,
interesting.
and then Villa.
Interesting.
Then obviously they got FA Cup, Champions League, and then Newcastle. So their next three games: Newcastle, Villa, and Arsenal,
Mm,
and
cool.
then Newcastle. So by the time these games are finished, there'll only be 8 games to go. But
Wait, you're saying and then Newcastle like they ain't got to fit in a leg between PSG? Pause.
yeah. Two
Know me, like,
legs. Two
Joe,
legs. Two
boy.
legs are there as well.
Nah,
So
they're gonna be knackered.
they're gonna be knackered. Wrexham's the only breather in the next 6 games. But
Wrexham grounds kind of amped up these days.
this is what I'm saying.
It's kinda amped
And
up these days.
then you
They could
look
want a
again.
historic win.
So after all of that, you think, you know what, we got a breather. We played PSG both legs. Then you gotta go to Goodison Park. Yeah? We know Everton. Everton always usually draw against Chelsea. I'm pretty sure if you check the stats, last 10 games Chelsea at Goodison Park, they haven't won 3 games in their last 10. I can just, off the top of my head, I can just tell you that for free. Everton
Yeah, but we
versus.
saying that was Goodison Park though. That was good. You saying new ground, new rules, bro.
Haven't they been at this ground since last season, or am I making that up? But
That last season, this season, bro.
nah, haven't they been at that ground since last season, or am I
Nah,
bugging out?
last season, I swear, I remember Tarkowski scoring a goal and they're saying that's the last whatever
Oh,
at
go like
Goodison.
Goodison.
You get what I'm saying? So last season they were still in Goodison Park, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, good luck to them, innit?
I think it's this season. But yeah, anyway, this season, last season, new stadium, new rules, my guy. New
Bomber
stadium,
clock.
new rules. Where's
Oh
Dills?
shit. No, I got the wrong record. I got the wrong record, bro. Where is it? So Chelsea have only won one, two, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Chelsea won like 2 or 3 in their last 11, bro, against against Everton. This is not a team that you really want to be playing. Like Chelsea are in big trouble, so they gotta go to Everton. Then they gotta play Manchester City. Then they gotta play Man United. Then
United,
they go
United
away to
might, you know what?
Brighton.
Yeah, United have
Forest away to Liverpool. Tottenham, Sunderland away.
easy, easy for them still. But you know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel this is where United not having European
Europe.
football is gonna come in handy, bro. Not having to play these extra games in tougher competitions like the Champions League is gonna
Yeah.
come in handy, bro. I think United might just keep them key players fresh and fit,
Yeah.
and they might just be able to get me nick it. I think my network's kind of bugging, isn't it?
No, sounds it's calm still. But
Yeah.
bro,
Let me
you
keep.
see, yeah, obviously when I'm pulling, so I'll pull up the table one last time, yeah, car. I think people, it's always important that we give you the full breakdown of why we make predictions. So we're just looking at this from a just from a logistical standpoint. So Chelsea in their last 11 games, they got to play Arsenal, Man City, Aston Villa, Manchester United, Liverpool. Five teams in the top six. They can't play their self. They have to play five of the top six. Then they also have to play in the top 10. They also have to play Everton and they also have to play Newcastle, who are just in 11th place. When we make our predictions, we have to factor in all of these things. So they have to play seven out of the top 11. They can't play their self. The only teams they don't have to play is Brentford, Bournemouth, and Fulham. I don't know how Chelsea's gonna do it. I just can't see a world where they do it. How are they gonna get enough points to catch Aston Villa? They might only get 2 wins for the rest of the season. I don't think that, but I can't see Chelsea getting more than like 4 wins. So by that logic, they're gonna miss out, aren't they? It's usually 60 points. 60 points usually gets you Champions League football. And for Chelsea to get 60 points, they're gonna have to win five of their last 11 games, which it is actually doable. But yeah, man, I'm just looking at it like Aston Villa's the team that needs to be caught. If you can't catch Aston Villa, you can't get Champions League football. So if I was gonna give a prediction right now, I'd say Chelsea miss out. Chelsea are missing out. That fixture list is horrible, man. They haven't lost in their last 5 games, but it's obvious that they've had the easy sides. They've played the easy teams. Now, this is a nightmare situation. Their goal difference is all 17. Look, they're nice, but this is where the losses are going to start coming. The draws and losses, which are effectively going to kill off Chelsea and kill their top four hopes. So, yeah, man, I think it's bad. So that's one of them. Man United, they're playing against who they playing this weekend. I think Manchester United, they're playing against who Man United got? They got who was it again? Crystal Palace. I think Crystal Palace, they're done. Man United will probably beat them quite comfortably. Crystal Palace got Europe as well. They've had Europe midweek. I can't see any world where Crystal Palace go to Old Trafford and beat Man United. And if that does happen, I think that's when you say, yeah, Man United, they're just not that team. They ain't got it. They ain't got the je ne sais quoi, the minerals. But yeah, I think they'll beat them. But that's sort of, and Liverpool, I think they'll beat West Ham as well. So that's sort of the battle for top five. The battle for top five, it looks like it will be going down to the wire. Me personally, I have Chelsea I have Chelsea just about missing out, but you never know. I predicted they would miss out last year, and they just about somehow, some way or another, they found a way to stay in the top five. So we'll move on from the top five and we go into the race at the top of the table. So this weekend we got Leeds United at home against Manchester City. Now, these are one of them games. If it was like Saturday, 12:30 kickoff, I'll probably be thinking, oh, this has got a draw written all over it. Or even if it was like the 5:30 kickoff on Saturday. Is it the 5:30 kickoff on Saturday? Oh yes, it is. The bright lights. The Leeds fans, they're gonna be on the liquors all day. They're gonna be drinking all day. It's gonna be a raucous atmosphere. But would Leeds want Erling Haaland to get another league title? They're Erling. But I think their cause for survival is probably a bit more than Erling Haaland's race for a Premier League title. So we look at this game. We look at it very closely. Manchester City, they're chasing Arsenal. They know they don't really want to be dropping points. They're putting that pressure once again, playing before Arsenal. These little things are to be taken into consideration in title races because every time you play before the team you're chasing, you have that, you have the chance to close the gap. You can effectively put one on your opponent in the psychological race. So Manchester City, they'll have the chance to close the gap to two if they beat Leeds. That will put pressure on Arsenal's game against Chelsea. We thought maybe there'll be pressure last week against Tottenham. But Tottenham, we know who Tottenham are. Tottenham or Spurs. They are a team that always find a way to fuck it up. They always find a way to fuck it up. So I never really thought Tottenham could do something. Maybe a draw was always their limit, but Chelsea, on the other hand, they haven't won against Arsenal in about 11 games since I believe it was at the Emirates, Lukaku and Reece James under Thomas Tuchel. But this is a game with jeopardy. So Arsenal, they are going to be under a bit of pressure. Chelsea, they got their own cause. They're trying to get into the top four. They're trying to close that gap to Aston Villa. So I don't know in this fixture, man. Obviously I will always favour Arsenal in this battle. I'm
My
always
bad.
gonna Yeah, I'm always gonna favour Arsenal against Chelsea, but you can never ever be too sure. That's what you can't be, Rev. But yeah, man.
My
Obviously,
bro,
we
my
was
data went
oh
off.
yeah,
Man, I didn't even know it ran out, fam. I was thinking, what the fuck? Yeah.
yeah. We was
Sorry.
looking at the
Catch me up, my
top
bro,
five.
please.
Yeah, we was looking at the top five. We looked at Chelsea's games. I was sort of talking. I think they're missing out. I think out of all the teams,
Yeah.
the
Chelsea.
fact that the fact that they have to play seven of the teams in the top 11 in the last 11 games. Obviously, they can't play their self. They got no real easy fixtures. Like, there's no real easy fixtures for them.
Yeah, nah.
So, yeah,
The
man.
new manager bounce is not bouncing, fam.
Plus,
That new
they
manager
gotta
bounce,
play.
yo, is more of a bop.
They gotta play PSG twice in there as well. as well as the FA Cup fifth round, which you probably see them go through, which is more games for them.
That new manager bounces a butt, my nigga. Yeah,
You,
finished.
but you say that, but it's the bouncers bounced them into the top four because since he's come in there, his first game they beat Charlton, third round. Obviously, lost both legs to Arsenal, beat Brentford, beat Pacos and Napoli in the Champions League, beat Palace, beat West Ham. Even though West Ham and Palace both got red cards in them, obviously lost to beat Wolves, drew with Leeds, drew with Burnley. I think
Come
those
on.
two draws against Leeds and Burnley. So
Shocking.
remember, they play 7 of the top 11. So
Yeah.
those 4 teams, who are the 4 that's not in the top 11? So it is Brighton, Forest, Spurs. Brighton, Forest, and Spurs. Interesting. And Sunderland. Oh wait, no, Sunderland's in the top 11 as well, aren't they? Bruv, so you guys might actually play 8 of the top 11, bro. Nah, Sunderland just dropped out, that's why. But it's 8 of the top 12, though.
Yeah.
8 of the top 12, that's for Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Bruv, it's dark for them, man. But yeah, so that's sort of where I was at anyway. And then we're now looking at the title race. So Leeds play Manchester City 5:30 tomorrow. What's your thoughts on that? Like, do you see a world where City drop points, or do you think this is quite
To
easy,
Leeds
plain
at this
sailing?
point, I'll be shocked if City drop points. I wouldn't lie to you. To Leeds at this point,
Mm.
but Calvin Lewin and them man there. Wait, who's at home?
Leeds.
Ooh. Yeah, the atmosphere at home is electric. But I feel Pep is a seasoned manager. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His experience, I feel, is normally in these times. Yeah, he ain't got Kevin De Bruyne right now to turn up. You know what I'm saying? But I feel this is why he's champion. This part of the season, he's not dropping points, bro, to them kind of teams, bro. Like, see, even the Liverpool win. You know what I'm saying? It shows you the agenda, bro. But just hope they don't come up short. That Liverpool win was Anfield, no?
Yeah,
No,
pulled
Etihad.
out the fire.
Huh?
Yeah, at Liverpool. Anfield. They
Yeah.
done the
That's what I'm
double
saying.
over them.
That's what I'm saying, which is a good win, bro. A good win. A brilliant win. So I wouldn't put it past them to just battle Leeds at home still.
Mm. Yeah, Arsenal did win there. I think it was 4-0, 5-0.
Yeah.
Battered them. So we know Leeds, obviously, they've gotten results against Chelsea, beat Chelsea, drew with Man U, drew with Liverpool. So they can get a result at Ellen
Yeah,
Road.
no, definitely.
But whether they get a result against Man City, I think this is where the question. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't think so.
At this point
Mm.
in the season, I think they're gonna try because it's like they want to stay clear of that relegation zone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's familiar territory, and once they get in there, the mindset, the psychology is not even good for the players, bro. So yeah, so they're still fighting for their lives, bro. But
Mm.
I just feel that Pep's gonna do it based on this is why he's efficient. He don't drop points when it comes to these critical times. Like he gets the job done. He chases the league perfectly.
So he's a hunter. Hunter.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, so obviously that's the big one, Chelsea Arsenal. Now for Chelsea to win this game, what they're gonna need to do is keep 11 players on the pitch. If they can't keep all 11 players in the pitch in this game, they got no chance. First leg of the League Cup. Well, actually, no. First leg of the first match in the Premier League, they actually got a player sent off. Caicedo decided to try and break Mikel Marino's ankle. That cost Chelsea. They were down to 10 men. They got a draw out of that game, actually took the lead with 10 men. That's probably their best game against Arsenal with 10 men. The other two games, when they played them in the Carabao Cup, it was easy for Arsenal. Arsenal just done them quite comfortably, easy. Didn't really need to leave second gear. The match at the Emirates, it was embarrassing. Kai Havertz came on and scored. Chelsea were getting some sort of praise. Oh, they played well, or they done this, but if we're being honest here, people, that was embarrassing. Chelsea's not a small football club. They shouldn't be hanging in there. Oh, we're gonna hang in for 70 minutes and then try and nah. You go out fighting, punching, kicking and screaming. And that's what Chelsea didn't do against Arsenal. And are they gonna come back to the Emirates again for the second time this season and just put in an embarrassing performance? So that's why my question in the title is, do Chelsea have the minerals? Do they have the minerals to say, we're going to pull up our socks and get stuck in at the Emirates? We're going to beat up Arsenal. We're going to match you stride for stride. We're going to go blow for blow, machine, machine. We're going to go machine for machine, and we're going to try to take out Arsenal. Is that what Chelsea are going to do? I can't see it. I just can't see it. From what Rossini showed me so far, he looks like a manager that he's in awe. He's in awe of Arsenal and Arteta. Oh, Arsenal's doing a magical job. Oh, Arteta's doing a great job. He just literally seems starstruck when he plays against Arsenal. And I just can't see. Maybe Chelsea could get a draw, a 1-1, but in this type of game, I only see Chelsea getting something if Arsenal don't turn up. That's it. I can't see. Do I even think Chelsea are going to turn up and have a good game? It would be nice. Because it would be actually nice to beat a Chelsea that actually perform. Most games that we win at the Emirates, we just battered the opposition. Like, especially top six. It's not really a close game. And if it is, it's like a horrible 1-0. It's never really, oh, we're going blow for blow. This is a barnstorming game. Like when we played Bayern Munich, that was a game. What a game. Loved that fixture. Both teams going after each other. But we don't get a lot of them at the Emirates. Even Man City came to the Emirates and parked the bus. So that is credit to Mikel Arteta. He's actually mm, developed a reputation. He's built a reputation where teams are scared to come out and play football against Arsenal. So, with that being said, it's got to be Arsenal's game. It's got to be Arsenal's game, man. If I was giving score predictions for this game, I think I'm going to go with a 3-1. I think this is a comfortable game. This is a game that Chelsea gets dealt with. They get dealt with quite, I think it's going to be quite comfortable. And maybe they might get another red card. They might just get a red card because they've got poor discipline. They're undisciplined. And yeah, man, I just can't see how they get anything against Arsenal, to be fair to you. So, yeah, man, definitely going to be taking a look at this. But yeah, I'll bring Twiston before man cut it
What
out.
was your score prediction? What was your score prediction? Your score prediction.
3-1. 3-1 is what I'm going with.
Arsenal, yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, I have no horse in that race, though. We say Madueke go.
I think these that have only won like 1 in 11 against Arsenal, so I don't know.
Yeah.
And as we was about to literally leave,
Apologies.
yeah, nah,
Big
it's
up,
all
big
good,
up,
my
big up, big
brother.
up.
It's all good, man. What's all good, my brother, man? Was slightly about to wrap it up, but obviously, you,
Yeah.
as you're a Chelsea fan, I think it's only fair that we give you your right to put a case first for getting into the top four. We
Mm-hmm.
just looked at the fixtures. You got to play 8 out of the top 12. You're in there yourself, so you can't play yourself.
Yeah.
But 8 out of the top 12,
100%.
and then obviously you got Arsenal, Villa, Newcastle in the next 3 games. So how are you feeling as a Chelsea fan about the top four, and how are you feeling about Arsenal coming to town, or you coming to Arsenal's town? Yeah.
In terms of oh, bless me. Apologies. In terms of the top four race, 1 second. Thankfully, it's a top five race because the English
Yeah.
teams are doing well. Because I don't think we get top four. I think we get fifth. I think it all depends on how far Villa go in Europe. I think in terms of how far they get into Europa League. I think if Villa get out of Europa League at any point, then I think we're screwed because they won't have any other route to go into Europe, and then they'll probably put all their pretty much all their resources into the Prem, and I think then it'll be long for us. I think we miss out. But if Villa make it all the way to the final, and they don't have to win it, but if they make it all the way to the final and put more resources to the Road to Europa League, which I think will happen because Mr. Good Evening, he's a Europa League specialist. He wins that trophy for fun. The only time he did lose was against us, but that was, a one-off. I think if Arsenal played any other team but Chelsea, they would have won that game
Mm.
because of how great he is as a manager in that tournament. I think Villa have a big chance. I think they're the best team in that tournament, so I think they have a big chance of winning it. So even if they finish sixth, they win that tournament, they go Champions League football anyway, and I think that would be a better end to the season for them than finishing top five and Champions League football rather than winning Europa League and getting Champions League football on top of that. I think that would be a better thing for them because that gives them the opportunity to show proof that they can win something as a team. In terms of facing top teams, 8 of the top 12, I think that's where we thrive in. I think that's what suits us the best is that we play the best of the best teams because then we play to their level. We're a very inconsistent team in that the weaker the team we play, that's the level we play to. So I think it was better for us to be playing tougher fixtures so that our players are more concentrated. They're young. And young players want to play the best teams. They want to play in the biggest games. So when you're playing like a Burnley, a Leeds, those smaller teams, you need a bit more experience to kind of key you into the game because there'll be points where you kind of think, oh, this is too easy. Oh, we got this. When you're 2-0 up, cruising, that's when you need a bit of an experience, a bit of a wily head to say, hey, listen, don't what are you doing? Why are you slowing down the passes? Why are you starting to make little mistakes? Why are you trying to act like this game's over? Get the third. get the fourth, that kind of thing. And it's not
Mm,
going to come from our manager because our manager's young as well. So I feel
mm,
like being in more tighter games means that we would be more wired till the end rather than being in games where you can get comfortable. And that's when Chelsea are our worst, is when we get comfortable. That's when we get complacent. That's when we start getting those red cards when we think, oh, this is going to be a nice day. Um, that's most of what of our red cards come out of, is come out of comfortability and come out of little mistakes. Outside of the United game, Old Trafford is just, that's just a voodoo ground. In terms of Arsenal, yeah, yes, it's the way we treated Arsenal in the early 2000s with Drogba. This is the way Arsenal has been treating us in recent memory. Um,
mm,
and there's
mm.
always a time for that to stop. And I think this is the best time. I think Chelsea have a history of spoiling title races, of spoiling people's parties. And I think if there was any other moment, even just to get a point, even just to get something out of a game, this is the weekend. Um, so for me, I think the players need to fight. Obviously, we don't have our left back. We don't have one of our senior centre backs in Fofana. We don't have Cucurella. That that's it is what it is. So defensively, we're going to be very easy to get at. But the good thing about the left hand side is that that's where you're weakest at the moment, because I think Saka hasn't been great this season. Gyökeres had a good game against Spurs, so I think he's going to have a similar game because the centre backs he's going to come up against, they're pretty much the same level as Dragusin. So he's going to,
Mm.
just like how he dragged him all over the pitch, he's going to be dragging Chalobah, Tosin, Mamadou Sarr, or whoever we have at centre back all over the pitch the same way. So
Mm.
that might be bullyable. So they're gonna have to try and cope with that. Midfield, I think we got you. As I said, your defense is way better than ours. Goalkeeper better. Attack is both of ours are kind of meaty-ish. Depending on how good they are on the day. And we got a couple of our difference makers in this game that we haven't had in previous fixtures against you in the Carabao, in terms of Palmer, in terms of Reece James. So hopefully we can get something out of it. Most likely we probably still lose. I'll be honest with you. Going to Emirates isn't a nice day out for us. Um, we need something out of it, because we can't allow for the gap to get any bigger than it is already. And this top five race is going to be inconsistent. All four teams fighting for those three spots, which is us, Villa, United, Liverpool. They're going to drop points at some points. It's going to happen. So you can afford to drop a point, but make it be against, but at least just get a point against Arsenal.
Because I was just
And
looking,
against Newcastle, we need to win against Villa.
yeah,
Villa's a must win.
because I was just looking. If you lose against Villa and Arsenal, and Villa beat Wolves, you'd be 12 points behind Villa with 9 games to go. So
Yeah. Then
I
we're
just
not gonna.
feel,
Yeah. Then it's
yeah,
done.
that's too much. And with your record, we don't actually know how good you lot are against bigger teams under a senior.
But yeah, we
I
don't know
know,
about that yet. Yeah.
yeah. So this is actually the bit that we're gonna find out. Because the record was quite good against smaller teams. It's only the last 2 games where you've drawn against Leeds and Burnley, where those same question marks under Maresca reared its head. Like, are the players just? Is this just a young thing? Inconsistent, a bit of naivety. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, man. Those are sort of things to look at, but we know Chelsea usually do turn up in the bigger games, but my thing is, how many of those 8 teams is it realistic that Chelsea's actually going to win? Because draws are losses right now. And
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
know 60 points is usually Champions League football. So you got to get 5 wins from 11, which you say is doable.
Yeah.
But It might be more than that this season. That's the only thing I'm looking at. It might be more than 60 points this season.
Yeah.
Because there's 11 games. Say Villa win 5. We're kind of looking at Villa as as the floor.
Yeah. Well,
Whoever
depends what
finishes
happens
above
today as
Villa.
well. Depends
Mm,
what they do against Wolves. As I
yeah,
said, we're dependent on other teams, and
yeah.
the thing is, the reason why I say Villa miss out because of Europa League is because that's if you look at Emery's history, he doesn't have the capacity to do more than one thing.
No, he
He needs
doesn't.
to. He doesn't have that capacity. So, as I said, they for me, Villa one is hindering on them how far they get into Europa League, and I think they go all the way. That's why I believe they'll miss out. In terms of United Liverpool, I think United Liverpool finish above us. I really do. So that's why I say it's all on dependent on what happens to Villa this season.
Mm,
As I said, if Villa go out of Europa League at any point, which I
yeah,
doubt they shouldn't, because as I said, they're pretty much top two team there, probably number one, honestly. Then
yeah.
it'll be from that. In terms of me, I prefer to be going through the tougher fixtures as a Chelsea fan. Because last season, towards the end of the year, people were saying, it's gonna be a tough fixture list. We're not making it, etc., etc. And we did it.
I said that.
Yeah, a lot of fans did.
Mm,
Even myself, I thought, yeah, no, this is not looking good. But as I said, with the young players that we do have, they need to be concentrating. And since every game's a cup final, make it as tough as possible. As I said, when it comes to us, Champions League, Premier League, we need fire and brimstone. We need to be under pressure every game for our players to step up.
yeah,
If it's all teddy bears and rainbows, that's when we make mistakes. That's when we get the red cards. That's when most of the time when we let ourselves down and we pretty much explode in terms of we think, yeah, man, easy. Then we get a red. Then we drop a point to a Leeds or a Burnley. But when we're going up against the best and to games we have to win, yeah, that's where we show up. And
mm,
I think if we can get something against Arsenal, anything, that's what we need to do,
yeah.
really. And as I
Right
said,
now,
if Villa, let's say Villa drop points today, and also Liverpool have West Ham, so they're fighting for their lives. So and then United, I think United win their game. I don't. Who do they have?
they got Crystal Palace.
Yeah, they beat Palace because Palace after Thursday night is pretty much they're dead on their
Done.
feet.
Yeah,
They're done
finished.
out. So, and that's the other thing. Villa have that Thursday, Sunday. That's gonna dot run on them, and they're gonna have to make changes on the Sundays. So they'll drop
Yeah.
points just because of that. And they don't really have the biggest of squads either. So, but yeah, as I said, this in terms of this weekend, we need the two W's, Wolves and West Ham, to fight for their lives. Even if they both those games end up draws, which is very possible.
Mm,
We just need to match them. Just need to compete for now. Beat up, and then next weekend we have to beat Villa. That's a must win. That's one
mm.
of the 5-6 games you talked about that we need to win.
Yeah, you got a lot of must-win games, but I guess we're gonna see anyway, man. We're gonna see how this plays out. What you lot doing? A watch along, yeah, Don C channel, yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there for at least for the
Mm.
second half, definitely.
Okay,
Yeah, because
yeah, cause
I got to join my boy Vigilante for the first, and then I'll jump on
okay,
yours for the second.
yeah. Well, people, King, let them know where they can find you once again. Let them know it's been a pleasure having you on the stream.
Yeah, once again, apologies for being late. African King Academy. Yeah, gonna do a watch along now for the Strasbourg Lens game that's
Yeah,
started a bit. So I'm gonna
mm,
go over there and do that, and then yeah, Saturday is as I said, European tour, doing all the leagues, and then Sunday is War Day.
yeah. Okay.
Sunday is war.
Mm.
No more niceties, no more friendliness. when I come on the stream, regardless what if we're leading or we're dominating our points, yeah, you're gonna hear me.
Yeah,
You're gonna realize I'm a Chelsea fan for that one
we'll be
day.
there.
And whatever
Uh,
happens, I'm even gonna end up with a big smile on my face when football's saved or in pain. Yet again, we'll see.
Hopefully, more pain, man. So, people, make sure you head over to African King Academy. He's gonna be doing a watch along literally right now. So, head over there. I would have sent a redirect, but I'm not even gonna act like I know how to do all of these type of things. If I'm being honest with you, so people, make sure you just go and head over there. I don't know how to do it, but I'll find out. So make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Propaganda Machine. Hope you've enjoyed the Premier League preview show. King, catch you on the other side, and everyone, have a good evening. Bless.